Ugh, finally, you opened the window. I thought for a minute you'd leave me out here. All right, move aside. I'm letting myself in. Wow, this is a mildly decent place right here. Ugh, the front door was like totally far away, and you sleep like hella deep, so I was sure that you wouldn't hear me. I mean, might as well skip a few steps and go straight to your bedroom, am I right? Oh, come on. Don't pretend to be busy. I know your schedule. Now is the time of night when you contemplate life while staring at the ceiling, mentally kicking yourself over that one little interaction you had a few years ago. And by the way, no, they're not still thinking about what you said to them in grade school. Get over it. Ugh, is it really not obvious by now? I got tired of you chasing me. Well, waiting for you to chase me. It was like super sad watching you try to work up the courage to ask me out and then chickening out right when you're so close. Because you think that it's some sort of unspoken rule that a photographer can't be a good enough date to a supermodel. Still, it wasn't the worst edging I've ever received, so don't feel too bad. I totally forgive you. Anyway, I'm here to speed things up. I want you. Really? What do you mean you don't know much about me? I'm Junko Enoshima. What more is there to know? Don't tell me you're one of those slow burn types. You know what I mean. A total sucker for the friends to lovers trope. Oh my gosh. FTL is so 15 minutes ago. But if you really want to know more, then okay. My favorite date spot is the mall. My love language is gift receiving. I'm a total Capricorn. You already knew all that? Jeez, stalker much? JK, I also have an amazing sense of humor. On an emotional level? Oh, come on, what does that even begin to mean? I mean, I cry over those sad dog commercials sometimes, but that's just kind of it. I guess. Most of the time, I just find things kind of boring. Why do I want you? Is that even a question? Well, yeah, I guess I can explain it, but I honestly doubt you'll understand it. But you intrigue me. There's something about you I can't quite put my finger on, but whatever it is, I want to. It's interesting. When we first met, if you could even call it meeting, you were too busy trying to think of the perfect angle for the shoot to formally meet me. You knew you were photographing a supermodel, and that fact alone didn't faze you. Most people would be stumbling over their words. It wasn't until I got in front of the camera that I saw your pupils dilate. You looked in awe of me. Granted, it isn't a look I don't get often, but your eyes were so pure. I heard you whisper to your assistant, "Wow, she's beautiful." I've never been called beautiful before. I know. Shocker, right? I mean, I've been called sexy, hot, smokin', but beautiful? I always got so much more excited to work with you. Having brunch with you and calling it business. I didn't hear a word you said during those business brunches, to be honest. It was just an opportunity for me to see how cute you are when you're all nerdy and passionate about your craft. Not to mention you were very, very calm about me knocking on your window, which I personally think is a green flag. I want to get to know you too. You've captivated me from the start, and if I'm being honest, I've never felt this way before. So I guess I'll formally ask you. Will you date me? That's fantastic. I totally knew you would. Had me shaking there for a second. Yeah, I knew that getting all gushy would, reel you in. I really am good. Do I kiss on the first date? I mean, not usually. But this isn't a date, is it? Now, do I kiss on the first climb through your window? I guess so. You're not bad at that. Not that I expected you to be, but... Yeah, I'll definitely be able to get used to that. Hey, you're sleepy, aren't you? Come on, don't try to deny it. I was the ultimate analyst back in high school. No, I might kiss on the first window visit, but spending a night is a little too raunchy for me. So, I'll see you Friday? Is Friday all right with you? Great. It's a date then. Good night. I'll take the front door this time. You've really got to trim down those rose bushes, by the way. I have 7 thorns in my ass, but who's counting? Good night, babe.